Welcome back, guys, to Xenoblade Chronicles 3, where last episode our 12th session got underway as we explored more of Everblight Plain, defeating Witchwind Kujat before heading over to Colony 30. There we began Valdi's Ascension quest, I'm a Mechanic, setting out to ease Yuzet's burden by dealing with current colony events, heading to Lambda where we learned of an out-of-place flower in a new environment, as we now report back.
I'm back!
Hey, you taking it easy now?
Yeah. You were gone for some time. It wasn't just a quick there and back.
Yeah, one thing led to another.
Sorry to butt in. Yuzet! The Nopod are in a real tizzy. Won't stop moaning about the lack of Levnite.
Oh, they finally gone and used it up.
Is it important? It's an ore we use for Levnus maintenance. Tune them up with it and they're gliding like they're on ice.
We're already negotiating with Colony 4 to get us some of theirs. I, don't suppose you could try to smooth things over with the crew, just for the time being.
Oof. Well, I'll see what I can do.
Yuzet, you know that transmission we received earlier? Well, there's a problem.
How much is this guy juggling? There's not much point in him trying to recuperate here when he keeps getting pestered like this.
What? What do you mean? You can't reach a shipment?
I wasn't privy to the details. All I know is that some guy called Solon from Colony 4 told us to tell you.
Hey, Noah.
I know what you're thinking. Let's take this to Colony 4.
Let's.
There's been changes to colony
What's
relations.
going on in Colony 4 exactly?
Let's go to Solon and the supply team.
Valdi is definitely the commander that has the most links to various places, isn't he? He's getting around, especially with the Agnians. Agnes Castle is liberated. Huh? Does that mean we won't be fighting with the Agnian army as much anymore? Well, that's an improvement, right? I mean, less war. That's a good thing, no? Well, without war, our role as pilots will pretty much vanish, and there isn't really much else that I can do. Hey, don't say stuff like that. That's loser talk. You and your loser talk. When do we continue building Dorrick anyway? I'm guessing after this quest, right? Where am I off to? Wouldn't that be Iota? Well, Iota's Alexandria, of course, has a lot of connections, but they're more of the distant persuasion versus Valdi, who's quite met people in person, is what I was kind of thinking. Specifically Valdi, not... Alexandria's come to 30, and that's it.
Something smells tasty.
And then on top of that, we've had interaction between Colony Tails Juniper and Colony 9, and vice versa. News has reached us. Apparently Kevers aren't the only ones with a fake queen. The Monarch of Agnes is a fake too, right? Finding out that really made me think, you know, like, why is it that we've all been fighting each other for so long? I'm sorry, that's probably a question for the future. Doesn't matter right now. Already decided that I was fighting for a while back. For Colony 4, for you guys. Sure thing. Around there is Solon, eh? Oh, there's information in Colony 4. And we haven't been here yet in this chapter, so you'd expect there to be. Especially considering recent events.
These are not good tidings, especially when we're so swamped.
Excuse me, are you Solon?
Huh? Ah, yes. How may I help you?
I'm here about the Levnite shipment to Colony 30. I was told that you couldn't send it, and I was hoping to find out why.
Did you run into an issue? Well, we sent some of our compeers to Dana Desert, but we haven't heard from them since. I can't exactly leave my post, so I was deliberating as to how we should proceed.
You said the desert, right? Anywhere in particular?
The richest Levnite veins can be found by a landmark known as Glamrock, so you might try there.
That seems like enough to go on, right?
We'll head out there to look for them. you'd do this.
We can't just ignore someone in need. And besides, we need to get our hands on that Levnite.
Well then, thank you very much. I hope to hear good news from you.
Well,
Friends didn't return? That sounds kind of worrying.
We'd better go find them quick.
to glam rock, a genre of music. And that's actually a place we haven't been. Wait, how do I get there? From here, maybe? By the way, if you're telling me to speak to a specific character at any point in time, don't worry. I will. When I sweep the place and do the quest there. Like I have been all the time. Okay, I could try to take a left here, but this is high up, so I'm wondering if it's like low down and then up. Because I don't think there was a way for us to find a way on the outer edge. And this just brings me back into there again. Sadness. So that's those caves. I remember there being high-level enemies near the Nopons. But I'm probably just being weird. I haven't been... Okay, let's drop off the Nopon place to the right and see if there's like... We haven't mapped that edge. So maybe that edge is a way up. Also, we have the show hide objective thing that can literally tell us the way to go. So that is an option too. Yeah, that's definitely a rock you can land on. Now that's higher up area.
Good thing we found this.
Yeah, I've really not figured out how to get to these areas, have I? Now. How do I perform glam rock? Still areas of the Dana Desert we haven't literally mapped. That's above me again. No, it's not. Oh, yeah, it is. Wow, that just climbed me up there. This is the Zell quicksands. I had not discovered this yet.
Keep it moving.
I keep mapping out the hour. Oh, that's not close enough.
Good thing we found this.
Let's say, is there a bit of this I can climb up? No, no. There, probably. Hooray.
Where did we end up now?
The new hill is where we ended up now. Yeah, considering we haven't actually mapped any of this. Maybe it's here that we get up. That wasn't actually that hard. The hell was that noise?
Is that where? I want to see.
This is looking like the right direction. Ominous plan. Too bad that it's not a landmark, though. Yep, this is the right direction. Wasn't too hard to find.
Hey, check it out!
Give me your coins.
Can't even call this practice.
Don't worry, I'll handle it.
Why are you so strong, Rupples?
I know just where it hurts the most. Nice food, Kyle. Enemies broken away. Are you ready, Uni?
I didn't press that. I wanted to press... We won. I'm so confused. I'm pressing the wrong buttons quite evidently here.
I'm the girl with the gall.
There's so many items for me to collect around here, too.
Climb up from there.
So we can get to this one without any issue, without us, like, being stopped from getting back up. The hell's that shake?
I know it's grim, but it needs doing.
Something just stomped so hard that the entire ground shaked, the controller shaked, and it was loud, if you know what I mean. Oh! And then daytime suddenly happened.
Quite a rare sight.
It wasn't a supply drop.
Better give it a good once over.
Londos Table. Not a landmark though, just a location again. Look around first for obvious threats.
Whoa, got a rare doodah right here.
So many goodies to get here. Well, destination is there. There's another higher point over here.
Huh? This is new.
There we go. There's our landmark that allows us to fall down onto things.
There they are.
We'll have this sorted out in a jiffy.
Let's rush them down.
Fine by me.
My goodness. I do a very high amount of damage on these things. Oh, I pressed... I know what I'm doing wrong now. Instead of pressing Y, I'm pressing left.
Are you all right?
Yes, thank you. You saved our skins. Never seen monsters like that before. They really caught us off guard.
Yeah, it's weird that those monsters were there.
One would usually expect them to reside in their natural habitat, above the Great Cot Falls.
So they decide to move house? This isn't walking distance we're talking here.
They'd have had to have migrated from their old territory. After what happened to those mountains, the Ansels must have tried to take shelter beneath the Great Falls.
I'll bet that's what pushed these guys out. And then they moseyed on over here to the desert. Our squad leader just gave us an update. You're here to pick up the Levnite. If you want, we can just give it to you here. Saves you a trip back to Colony 4, right?
You sure? Well, thanks.
This'll at least take one thing off Yuzet's plate.
Levnite for export.
See? I can get things done when I put my mind to it.
We're done with the Levnite issue too. Back to Colony 30 then?
Never said you couldn't get things done. No one ever inferred anywhere near that. Now, do I dare climb up even higher on this place, fearing what might be there? At least we definitely have a fast travel point back. Yeah, you basically just got to fall down onto a lot of this stuff. What's around here? Oh, I can't jump up that? I mean, I could probably jump to that bit, yeah? I don't want to risk it. It looks like it might be low enough. You know what I mean? It's like a tempting lower edge that says, hey, if you jump this way, you might be able to get there. But if you fail, you will plummet to your death. It's like, oh, that's great. Thanks.
Is that rare?
Okay, I was about to say something loud's happening, but that's just Lance again. Lance, the heaviest climber known to mans. Okay, a bird who's level 37. And is named, so that will be an item skill for us. There's also a shardy thing here. Which we still have no clue what they do. No trap? No trap. You, can you come over here, please? Guy, I want to kill you to get your landmark. Feel like I should have rushed that bird faster. But I was being cautious.
Well now, ain't that a challenge?
Terrorbird Ziegler. I kind of got to wait for it to come above land a bit before I really engage. Otherwise people just might jump off.
This way.
Have I successfully pulled it into the right location? Wow, I couldn't get the break. Can I get double fast recharge if I stand here? Now, if you try to knock me off, I will not be happy. I did it again! I'm not level 3, I can't get the burst. Oh, you call ads? Job done. Hawk shot has been obtained. What happened to the guy you called?
Whoa, got a rare dude, all
Seems
right
like
here.
that person suffered a terrible fate as well, to be perfectly honest. Okay. So I guess it's either a get the collectibles or go back to Colony 30. Surprise me if this quest was now absolutely oh, that's way low. Can I survive that fall? Do. Yep. Only half damage. I don't know what the correct way to get to this is.
You are?
If there even
nighttime
is a
already?
correct way to get to this.
Might as well claim this.
We have the power of fast travel on our side now. It wouldn't surprise me with a lot of these areas if there was a secret area around here. There is a dead guy on that lower bit there. So let's slowly fall down. Now I want to land on this bit. Okay, maybe I should wait for... Well, no, my HP's fine. The rest of the party can't die from fall damage, right? Right?
Such is the Off-Seer's duty.
Right, we should probably look to finish things up before exploring even further up this path. I'm definitely going to do it because, man, Dana Desert is basically open for business now that we've climbed to the top. And that we could have climbed to the top so much earlier, it's unreal.
Be at rest.
It's just a little bit of land out there that hasn't been checked out. Right then. Back to Colony 30 for now. Let's continue on with our quest, and we will pop back there and explore more of the Dana Desert in the future.
Hold up. That Levnis.
Hey, Commander. Good to see you back.
Hey, Zuza. This little buddy's the Levnis we lent Izzard, isn't it? Doesn't he want it anymore?
To thank us for your offer of cooperation with Colony Lambda, they've sent us a fair bit of supplies and food.
Wow, all this? I'll need to thank him a bunch.
Ah, Commander, there you are. Guess what? Colony 4 just approached us with a deal to receive regular shipments of Levnite from them.
What? What?
I'll head down the docks and tell everyone.
And just like that, it would appear that the bond between our respective colonies has been restored.
Nice one.
Huh?
He hasn't even realized, has he? Come on, man!
You brought everyone together, Valdi.
I did?
It's really quite amazing. Even though you're all doing different things, you help each other out in all sorts of different ways.
That's right. And when there's something missing, it always has a knock-on impact somewhere else. Sometimes you don't notice something's awry until after that effect has manifested itself.
Ah. You know, the world's kind of like a Levnis, isn't it? It's like a mesh of so many different parts, all interconnected. And because it's made up of all these different things and people, it moves. It's alive.
So then, Valdi and Manana are also belong to parts of world?
Not just us. My buddies here are too.
Not just some tools to be used, eh?
Right, they're not. I'm just reaching for ideas right now. But hey, I'm a mechanic. And if the world's like a Levnis, then I sure as spark should be able to fix it. I'll make a new tomorrow, where we can all live in harmony.
Ambitious goals for Grease Monkey, but willing to keep on radar, with much giving of side-eye.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It was not compliment.
Well, I believe in you, mate. You're Kevis' #1 mechanic, after all. You can't argue with that.
Shucks.
Okay then, let's report into Yuzet, shall we?
There's been changes to colony relations.
Valdi. The uniting piece of the world needed. The unsuspecting leader. The diplomat, without realizing. Probably the right person for the job then, right? Probably the right person for the job.
Yuzet!
Shouldn't you be lying down?
Nah, I'm feeling way better. I'm not just putting on a brave face for you guys, okay? I'm not.
Uh-huh. All right. If you say so.
Thanks for always getting us out of trouble, Yuzet.
Where'd this come from?
Turns out this guy's actually more thoughtful than you give him credit for.
Thoughtful?
From now on, I'm helping you with your chores. So let's both do the best we can, and make some of the finest Levnises the world has ever seen.
Sure, count on it. As if, over my dead body.
Huh?
If I trust you with anything, things are gonna get way out of hand. You just casually go and extend the leases on Levnis rentals. You plain give away the materials that we cracked down on after we caught those guys illegally hoarding. Every time you give a report, my blood runs cold. Think about how I feel trying to manage this stuff.
Right. Sorry. Still, I'm glad to see you're feeling well enough to give me a telling off like that.
Glad, but I'm seething with rage here.
Yeah, I can see that.
So, I guess none of this really sorted out Yuzet's workload problem, did it?
Yeah, I guess not. Huh.
But maybe this is a good way for them to mesh in the end.
Maybe it is. Remember what Iserd told us? That you can't just look at one aspect of the whole. I think that's how it is with Colony 30.
Short, sweet hero quest? Because, of course, the Mobius that was looking over this thing got dealt with elsewhere. Exploring beyond Colony 30, Valdi realized that the world has so many moving parts to it. Just like Levnis, this insight will fuel much growth. Alright, War Medic Artificer Valdi has broken class limit. Now we can up that to level 20. And 1,000 more reps. Still doesn't really push us past the any markers, to be completely fair. Please spend 8 hours fixing Yuzet's work problems. Yuzet, sorry. Yeah, sure, I'll do that. Colony 30's Ven has an Iron Temple Guard
Real human connection.
for us in exchange for a little bit there. Are you the only one that was making my things sparkle off? Yes, you were. Okay, is there anything else going on? There is a question mark. Wondering if there was anyone to talk to. There is Yuzet. I never would have imagined we'd have a working relationship with Colony Iota. Didn't you used to be at war with Iota? And you drove them off, I believe. Yeah, that happened once. I remember it well. Valdi and the Nopon picked up a bunch of Levnises, modded them, and promptly lost control. The machines went berserk on Iota. And that's the only reason we won. I wonder what the Iota folk would think about that if they knew. Wait, total accident. We were doing an experiment with machines. It went wrong. You were collateral damage. Sorry.
Doesn't look much different if I'm being honest.
We always knew it'd be a big job. Let's just keep plugging away at it, shall we?
It's got arms! What are you talking about? It looks loads different. Polypoly succumb to whims on occasion, but we keep on board on account of very handy skill. Dorrick currently proceeding on track for phase 6. Friends bring materials, and Rapapa give them a speedy quick check.
The item that they require is...
Well, the question is, which one's the good one for me to give? That's our only Helix conch, after all. Gotta think, like, which one's gonna give the most points. This one, 20%? I think I could just do it from this alone. Well, that stopped me getting Mega Monostone in. I'll leave that then, because they've only got that many of them. How much does this give? 30%? Yeah, that's cool. We have enough for that. Everything collected. Phase 6 officially finished. Then... What? Meh? Meh? What's wrong? Dorrick not work? Ether supply finish. Why it happen at a time like now? What's going on? Rapapa needs huge amount of ether to build Dorrick. But it looked like we not have enough ether. Construction of Dorrick not able to continue like this. It impossible. Okay. Dorrick not constructible with no ether. How do I ether? Ether on fumes. Dorrick construction not restart without gathering of many ether cylinder. Okay, do you need me to put ether cylinders somewhere, or have 99 ether cylinders, or is this just the... Oh, here we go. How long is it going to be until we solve the ether shortage? Well, Yuzet said the shortage would likely continue for the foreseeable future, so... You're joking. Stuff my life.
And now we know things.
Now we know things. Before we discuss this then, let me check out the last bits of that mountain. Or at least, it's not really checking out the mountain. It's getting the items that are around the mountain. It's actually quite a lot of the mountain to check out. Always problems. I'm actually pleased I actually had the items. Yes, it definitely won't be able to mass produce this Levnis model with everything that has to go into it. But on the other side of things, maybe we only need one.
Rare dude, all right here.
It's fine. We'll just send, like, Senna around the place. Get more ether. And it'll be fine. Always look on the bright side. Senna loves finding this stuff. It's like we like sending off husks. Prefer not to find any husks. Our cleaning up of the world's supply of husky people is continuing apace. There's one down there too. That's the one I was looking to get, but I don't know the way down there without falling. Is that a cave? Oh shoot! Well, I fell off anyway. It seems like either I had some stick drift, which is possible, or the slope pulled me off, which is inappropriate, but still.
I guess this is fate too, huh?
Floaty body. Oh, we're down there now. And that means we can just get up there too, so. Checked out that bit. Nicely done. Let's all fall, right? There's still higher points of this area? I'm trying to think, in previous Xenoblade games, how many kind of like super boss areas did we come across during our normal play? Probably not that many. I'm
your guy.
Ha! Give me some of that sweet ether.
overestimating how many times I did. This is the edge of that map, is it? Really, I should be running around as a tank, just in case there's something big and beastly that wants to one-shot me. Quite a lot of land to explore at the top here, isn't there?
Is that?
But, for the most part, looks like we're done. And there is not really much more in the way of goodies. It's so weird to describe dead people as goodies, though. What are you saying, Sam? You don't want to find more people. Well, you know, like the containers, there's a container. They're plus 3 SP, and they, of course, go towards buffing up our soul trees, so we do want to get them.
Topographical info updated.
Okay, it's a landmark. Petrus's Fountain. That's a big snake.
I hope we can make use of this.
To be honest, building up our gold supply again so we can buy like a really good one. Something I'm not. I'll say about. So yeah, that just looks like that's the rest of that area. So let's go and discuss and solve that ether supply issue, shall we?
Check out what it bombed.
I don't want to check out what it bombed. And I'm pretty sure I could probably discuss it anywhere.